In this video, I'm going to show you how to create menus from scratch in Encore and also how to edit those menus in Photoshop. One of the most impressive features of Encore is that its menus are nothing more or less than Photoshop files. This makes it very easy to make changes to menus at any point in the authoring process. Now we'll get to that in a second, but first let's talk about how to create menus in Encore. Encore comes with a huge library of pre-made assets. If we go over to the library panel, we'll see many different types of assets here, and even a few different categories of assets. For now, I'm going to stick to the general set. As I hover my mouse over these buttons, we'll see that we're looking at menus, buttons, images, backgrounds, and so forth. Now, I just want to create a menu from scratch here, so if I click this button, I'll only be looking at menus in the general set. If I click one time, I'll get a preview here in the library panel. If I double click, let's say for example on this entertainment menu, it will add it to my project and open it up in the menu viewer. Now I really love this menu the way it is, but let's say I decided to do a drastic color change here. So what I can do is select my menu in the project panel, then go to the edit menu and select Edit Menu in Photoshop. Go ahead and hit OK. And if Photoshop is not launched, it will automatically launch Photoshop and either way open up this menu inside of Photoshop. From here, we're free to make any changes we'd like. I'm actually going to change the background layer, so I'm going to select the background layer, go to the image menu, select Adjustments, and I'm going to change the hue or color of the background layer. So I'm going to select Hue Saturation. I'm going to tweak the hue by playing with the hue slider a little bit. Wow, it's very different. Let's also take down the saturation a little bit so it looks a little cold and washed out. I'm going to hit OK. Now that's the only change I'm going to make here, but you could come in and play with the text if you wanted to, or make any other change you'd like. Once you're done with your changes, go to File, Save, and then go back to Encore. And look at that. Our changes are made automatically for us. Now, if I double click in my project panel, I could also navigate to Aqua Audio here and bring that in. And aquaaudio.wave is an audio file that I output from SoundBooth. And if you'd like to learn a little bit more about SoundBooth and the Auto Composer feature in SoundBooth that I use to create this audio file, then be sure to check out the SoundBooth videos in the video workshop. Now, with my menu selected, I could go over here to the Properties panel, select the Motion tab, and then drag the Audio Pick Whip over to the imported audio file here. And just like that, we have created a menu from scratch. We've edited that menu in Photoshop, and we've also brought in some audio and added audio to the background of our menu. So as you can see, because of the great integration between Encore and Photoshop, editing menus is a quick and easy process.